All across the world, we're taught that forgiveness is necessary for us to feel better. Religion tells us to forgive those who wrong us. Self help books talk about letting go of anger so we can heal. Everywhere you look, someone is telling you that forgiveness is the key to peace. But have you ever stopped to ask, what exactly is that needs to be forgiven? We say someone hurts us, but what part of us was really hurt, was really harmed? A word was spoken, an act was done, and our mind interpreted it as a personal affront against us. Our body reacts, we get mad, we get emotional, we get all stirred up. But deep within you, there's something untouched and actually untouchable, something still, something that no insult, no betrayal or cruelty has ever reached or could ever reach. And when you come to know that, then forgiveness becomes unnecessary because nothing real within you was ever hurt. Let's take a deeper look. When someone acts cruelly or judges you or betrays your trust, what's really happening? They are lost in thought. They are unconscious. Their mind has become a master instead of the servant. They are trapped in their stories, their pain, their past. They are asleep. And people who are asleep don't know what they do. Just like you wouldn't blame someone for talking in their sleep or wailing their arms around and accidentally, touching you. How can you really hold any anger toward somebody who actually acts from unawareness? It doesn't mean you are saying what they did was okay or you condone it. It means that you see them clearly. You see them. And you see that their behavior is a natural result of their unconsciousness, of being lost in egoic thought, being lost in that fear. And understanding that truth actually replaces resentment with a form of compassion for that person. So much of religion and self-help still misses that truth. They tell you to forgive because someone has wronged you. They tell you that your healing depends on letting go of the pain someone caused. But what if that person never truly harmed you? What if the hurt existed only at the level of the mind? And you are not your mind. You are the observer of your thoughts, but you are not your thoughts. And too many of us identify ourselves as our thoughts. We think if we learn more, if we fill our minds with more noise and more information, that we can find this happiness and this peace. And the reality is the only thing that brings that is presence and stillness and silence and getting in touch with your only thing that matters, your core self, your inner self, and that is untouchable. When you awaken to your true self, the awareness behind thought and emotion, you see the damage was only ever a story in your mind, only ever something that your mind told you. You are the witness of the hurt, sure, but you're not the hurt itself. You're not being hurt. So forgiveness, as the world teaches it, is built on a misunderstanding. You can't forgive what was not done to you, never truly existed. You can't forgive someone for a wound they never really inflicted. You can only awaken from the illusion that you were ever truly wounded. This realization actually frees you completely. It gives you peace. It gives you wisdom. You could even find joy from it, or kind of humorous, like they called me a name, a nasty name, and how does that change who I am today? It would be like in my mind anymore, it would be like them being in a totally different room, in a totally different building, maybe in a totally different city, saying, oh, Dave is an idiot. And they said it, and there's no one there to hear it. That's as much value as I give to that. Forgiveness is built on this misunderstanding as the world teaches it. Because now, even if someone never apologizes, and even if they never understand what they've done to you, it doesn't matter. Their unconsciousness can't touch who you are at your core. And that is the only thing that really matters. Lots of stuff matter, but who you are at your core is the only thing that really matters, because it is unchanging. So what do you do when others act from an unawakened place? When they lie, they judge, they attack, or they ridicule us, reject us, we accept their unawareness completely. We don't resist it because it is the reality of the situation. They are unaware, but we don't react. We don't have to get attached to any drama with it. We don't have to build a story around it. We don't label them. We don't make their unconsciousness mean something about us. And you want to be careful when you take on this attitude, because you don't want your egoic mind to take over and say, oh, look how good I am. I'm just letting this go. I'm a better person than them. That's not it. The reality is they haven't caught on yet. They may never catch on. They might never find presence and stop their suffering and the suffering they cause to others. But you understand it. You've found presence. And once you taste it, you can't really ever go back. You can slow roll your march to presence totally, but you can never go back. They are where they are. Maybe they will awaken someday, but maybe they won't. That is not our challenge. Our only responsibility is to remain aware, to stay rooted in presence, even as they remain lost in thought. This is true acceptance, not of their behavior, but of reality itself. It, again, goes back to that idea like, it's raining. I hate rain. It's making me mad. I can't believe it's raining. I can't go out. You can do all those dramatic dances in your head, but the reality is it's raining. Nothing you can do about it. So just let it rain and accept that situation. Same way, this person is a liar. This person is rude. This person is loud. This person is insulting. This person, whatever, just cut me off in traffic. Can I get mad about it? Sure. But that's not going to do anything for anybody. It just makes you more upset, causes you suffering, might cause people around you to suffer because you're vocalizing your frustrations or whatever. When you accept it, you're bringing yourself into wisdom, peace, deep understanding, acceptance, true acceptance. We stop adding the noise, we stop passing the pain forward, we become still. And that stillness begins to ripple outward. This is the hope for humanity, that more and more of us are beginning to awaken. That presence, this deep awareness of life, is slowly spreading across the world. You can feel it. Beneath all the chaos and division, there is something that is stirring. A quiet remembering, a quiet acceptance of what is, and a peace and joy from being in the only time that exists, this present moment. And it's a recognition that that peace, joy, and wisdom really were never gone, only covered by the world's noise. Our mind, our egoic mind's thoughts and noises. So every time one person becomes present, they lift the collective consciousness. the stillness becomes an anchor for others. As you journey towards complete presence in your life, or almost 100% presence in your life, you'll find that that demeanor, that energy that you give off is attracting other people. And other people find that they become more still because of your peace that comes from you being present and accepting of the moment. And their peace becomes a reminder. Their compassion becomes a quiet revolution. And so the healing of humanity does not come through judgment or politics or war, but through awakening, through remembering, through each of us realizing that nothing real within us was ever hurt, and that no one has anything to forgive. When you see that, you stop asking the world to change, and instead, you bring peace to the world by being peaceful, by being present. If this message spoke to you, please like this video, subscribe, share it with someone who is ready to wake up from suffering. And don't forget, we do have a free 5-minute hypnopresence reset audio and guide that you can download, that you can access. It's completely free. It's a simple way to quiet your mind and reconnect with the stillness that never left you. You can also visit presencewithoutpractice.com if you want to check out deeper ways to live from awareness and peace. You don't have to forgive to be free. You don't have to fix the past or heal every wound. You just have to remember nothing real within you was ever hurt. I'm Dave, and this is Presence Without Practice. Be still, be aware, and I'll see you in the next video.